Hi everyone, this is Deepa Bhatia, and today I'm exploring something that shapes how we all learn, adapt, and succeed, and that's our mindset. Since I lead large advertising sales teams in media companies, I made this with the context of how to prepare the print and television ad sales teams and support them for the digital leap, which is really the need of the hour. On this slide, you see an icon which says everyone's got talent and not really who's got talent, because we all know that we just need the right mindset to be successful in all spheres of life. What really is a mindset? It is a set of beliefs that shape the way people think and behave. Let's see what is a fixed mindset. As we all know that it is a belief that our intelligence or talents are set in stone. If you're not naturally good at something, you believe you'll never be. Now let's move to a growth mindset, which says abilities aren't fixed. They can be developed with effort, feedback, and persistence. So from I can do this, you move to I can do this yet. And this word yet shifts failure into potential. However, there is also a step beyond growth, and that's the learner's mindset, which isn't really about proving yourself, but about curiosity, reflection, and applying your experience and learnings to real life. Let's take an example of Apple. In 2007, they released the iPhone at the peak of iPod sales, even though it ended up killing their cash cow, which was the iPod. The learner mindset helped them to see and anticipate the future. With the success of the iPhone, we know how that move really paid off immensely. So it's a brilliant example of learner mindset where you need to keep innovating and moving further. Another example is that of a Russian dancer and teacher called Marina Semyonova. She devised a very novel way of selecting her students. So in her trial period, she would watch all the students, give them the feedback, and how they reacted to praise and correction really got them the decision of whether they were selected or no. So more responsive to the correction, more worthy of selection. That's how it worked. With an experience of over 35 years in media sales in India, I am seeing a movement to digital ad spends in India and globally like never before, and hence I had to myself upskill to this trend, moving from print to television and now to digital ad sales, or rather I would say a combination of TV and digital. And that is what prompted me to think about how I would train my sales teams, which are currently selling print and television, to a digital sales team and making them future ready. And towards that, before I get into that, I really want to share with you what my current sales teams look like. About 10% of them are Gen X, about 80% are Gen Y, and 20% are Gen Z. Higher age group people tend to get intimidated by new technology and AI-driven models unless they overcome their inhibition, just like me. So what I have done is I've devised a method in my appraisal system where 10% weightage is given to self-upskilling, and another 10% is given how they help their team members upskill so that everybody grows as a team. It's more about we and not about me. So first we address the fixed mindset, where people are already stuck up in their thinking that they can do it, where they have their own apprehensions, their own fear, and they feel that they're not really ready to take this leap. So where do we start from? First, we acknowledge that it's okay to get stuck in old ways, and we normalize the fear. So we get into town halls where they talk about their fear, their doubts, and we prepare them. And also, we share stories of other professionals just like me who transitioned successfully from print to television to digital, because I really believe that your skill set remains the same irrespective of the platform that you're doing. So sharing these kind of stories build a little bit of confidence and hope in them. We also get into discussing and sharing with them Dr. Dweck's idea of fixed versus growth mindset, which can help them grow and overcome their fear and get them more future ready. And finally, we also get into their mindset mapping. What is it that is holding them? What are their fears and doubt? And they write it down, and then we rewrite them with a growth mindset, with the belief that yes, I can learn. I'm not too old to learn, but I can certainly learn new tools irrespective of my age, my background and my experience. This shift would certainly make digital sales less scary and more exciting, and we do this with the background of I don't know this yet. From there, we get into skill building and resilience, where you believe that, okay, you can do this, but you just need practice, understanding, and persistence. So what we begin doing is do the digital skills workshop with external experts, and they build the basic knowledge, and where without getting judgmental and with inclusivity, we encourage them to learn, make mistakes, ask silly questions, but in the process learn the new arena that they have to get ready with. We also do peer shadowing, where what we do is that we pair our print and television sales guys with a digital specialist. So you blend experience and fresh thinking, and also wisdom and innovation. We also get into micro-learning, bite-sized videos, infographics, which the team learns at their own pace, upskill themselves, and get again future ready. And in the weekly huddles, we also discuss what the team tried, what worked, what we didn't work. So we all learn from each other's experience, and we move more towards adaptability, and again reasserting mistakes is equal to learning, and in the background of I don't know this yet. Finally, we move to a learner mindset with innovation and ownership, in which we enable the team to stay curious, and they make learning a constant part of their daily work. In this, we create a folder, we put all our digital resources, case studies together, where everybody can access that. Second is we provide access to certifications with Google, Meta, LinkedIn, all of that. And we also discuss about the new ad platforms. We empower creativity, where you can actually give ad solutions to your clients with print, TV, and digital together. We also do monthly reflections of what I learned this month, what challenged me, and what do I want to explore next. And yes, open talks continues with what didn't work, so that we all learn from those challenging interactions with clients, and we also learn faster and move faster on our learning journey. We also do role reversals, where entire team, including myself and people at all levels, share stories, as I really believe that learning doesn't stop at any level, and you need to continue upskilling yourself and your team members. Finally, the summary here, that from building from a fixed mindset, you build awareness that you need to do it. You do it with mindset mapping, town hall, and you end up at least realizing that, yes, I can learn this. And then you do the skill building, all with resilience, with belief that, yes, you can do it. You keep making mistakes, but you keep learning in the process. So then you move from the growth mindset, and you finally move to the learner's mindset, where you are continuously learning, adapting, and growing through monthly reflections and continuous learning of new skills. And we reassert all of this again through I don't know this yet. So from fearful to fearless to flexible, and that is how you move from where you don't understand digital ads to moving to targeting. How do you do that? And then you create smarter campaigns than before, making these learners autodidactics who are ready, limitless, and self-directed in digital advertising and beyond in life. I would finally end this with a infographic here, which is all about motivation. I reassert that with motivation, we all can fuel mindsets, which in turn can fuel our success. I hope you enjoy this learner mindset presentation, where I've coined the term moving even further, power of getting better bit by bit. I hope you enjoy it. I would really appreciate the feedback on this so that I can improve better. Enjoy. Have a great one. Bye-bye. Thank you.